Good morning, everyone. It's Wacky Wednesday in Splashville, North Carolina. Irwin High School, Spirit Week, send in your picks. Okay, so for today's reading minute, I chose from this book, Stolen by Lucy Christopher, that I've been reading. And I'm going to show you the passages I chose in the form of a book snap, which is going to lead into the next video where I show you how to make one because that's your assignment for today. So this book's about a girl who gets kidnapped from the airport, super thriller, suspenseful. And so this is a part where he's feeding her and then she says, of course you noticed that I didn't enjoy the meal. Anything to do with my health you always notice. And I was like, oh, creepy. This makes me think the kidnapper has some kind of twisted motive. Is he studying her? Then I've got my hashtags with the title of the book and then a couple stickers to show my reaction. This next passage is the one I want to read. She's finally got a moment to herself from her kidnapper, and she says, I nodded, stepping out into the sunlight. The heat wasn't so intense this time, but even so, sun's rays began to tickle the back of my neck. I wobbled on the wooden crate, shielding my eyes and looking out. It was so big, that view. I'll never remember it perfectly. How can anyone remember something that big? I don't think people's brains are designed for memories like that. They're designed for things like phone numbers or the color of someone's hair, not hugeness. And I chose this because this is the part where she's looking back and she's having trouble remembering the details of where she was. I still don't know like why this guy kidnapped her or what's going on in the book because I'm not finished yet. But I just wrote my reaction here. And this passage shows she can't process a traumatic situation. Really big stressful events have a big effect on our brain. And a lot of times our brains have a stress response that kicks in when something uh, is happening, the stress response can make it really hard to learn or process information. So if you're feeling scattered lately, that might be why your brain doesn't really know how to prepare for what's to come next in this pandemic. So I thought this was an interesting passage about the brain, and I wanted to show you some of the book snaps I made last night.